Changes are coming to how you view properties starting in August, but don't worry, we've got you covered. When you want to view a property in Wisconsin, you, as the buyer, are in the driver's seat. You get to choose how you work with an agent, and I'm here to walk you through what your 3 basic options are. Pre-agency, as a customer, or as a client. Starting August 17th, you'll need a signed agreement with a real estate agent if you want to view a property with them. I'm here to walk you through what that means. First up, pre-agency. When you work with an agent in pre-agency, you sign a simple showing agreement with that agent and you are not a customer or a client. One of the great things about working with us at Castle Rock Realty is we won't charge you to look at properties. While in pre-agency, we can show you properties and provide information to you about that property, but we have to remain neutral and we can't negotiate for you as a buyer. One example of negotiating would be to draft an offer. If you're working with us in pre-agency and decide you want to write an offer, we move on to the next step and let you decide if you'd like to work with us as a customer or a client. What does it mean to be a customer? If you don't want to sign a buyer's agency agreement, we can, as a firm, work with you as a customer. This means you receive the same duties we owe to everyone, including the authorization to write an offer for you, but you elect not to receive the client level services. That means your agent cannot offer price advice on how much you should offer, negotiation recommendations, or recommendations on which properties to pursue. When you're a customer and your agent works as a sub-agent of the seller, the agent cannot put your interests as a buyer ahead of the seller's interest. That's why we think the best level of service is for you to elect to be a client. When you as a buyer want access to the full suite of our brokerage services, you sign a written buyer's agency agreement and you become a client. This means we work for you and put your interests first ahead of the seller's interests while also observing the same duties that agents owe to all customers. When you're our client, we can offer information and advice such as how much you should offer on a property and negotiation recommendations as well. No matter which option you choose, we have a duty to always provide our services fairly and honestly. We have a duty to do this with reasonable skill and care, to disclose certain material adverse facts, to keep information confidential that a reasonable person would want confidential unless we have to legally disclose it. We have a duty to provide accurate information about market conditions that affect your transaction in a reasonable time frame. We have a duty to safeguard trust funds that are held by our firm, and when negotiating, to present contract proposals in an objective and unbiased manner, along with disclosing the advantages and the disadvantages of each proposal. Here at Castle Rock Realty, not only are we keeping ahead of changing market conditions, we're doing it with you in mind. We're excited to work with you, and we cannot wait to help you buy the property of your dreams.